Ancient History of Nepal, a scholarly examination. Nepal, a land characterized by its extraordinary geographic diversity and rich cultural tapestry, boasts a history that transcends millennia. The intricate interplay of myth, religious traditions, socio-political evolutions, and early civilizations forms the foundation of Nepal's distinct identity. This comprehensive analysis endeavors to explore the nuanced layers of Nepalese history, transitioning seamlessly from its mythical origins to its classical periods. 1. Mythical foundations and cosmological narratives. The historiography of Nepal is deeply intertwined with mythology, where the cosmological and terrestrial realms converge. Early texts such as the Swayambhu Purana depict Nepal as a primordial lake, Nakdiha, surrounded by the imposing Himalayan ranges. The legend of Manjushri, a bodhisattva from Mahachina, signifies the metaphysical and ecological transformation of this region. Utilizing his celestial sword of wisdom, Manjushri is believed to have carved the Chabar Gorge, enabling the drainage of the lake and revealing the fertile Kathmandu Valley. The exposed valley became a nexus of human habitation, symbolizing divine intervention in shaping Nepal's geography. The central hill left intact in the valley is sanctified as the site of the Swayambhunath Stupa, an enduring emblem of Buddhist spirituality. Hindu mythology concurrently venerates Vishnu's role in the valley's creation, emphasizing its sacredness within Hindu cosmology. The narratives highlight the coexistence and synthesis of Hindu and Buddhist ideologies in Nepal's cultural evolution. Water deities, particularly the Nagars, are celebrated as guardians of prosperity and fertility, reflecting an early anthropocentric understanding of ecology. These mythological motifs underscore the profound spiritual and ecological ethos integral to Nepal's foundational identity. Oral traditions, perpetuated through successive generations, ensured the preservation and veneration of these foundational myths. 2. Prehistoric occupation and the ascendancy of the Kirat polities. Archaeological investigations reveal evidence of human settlement in Nepal dating back to the Paleolithic era. Artifacts, including lithic tools discovered in the Siwalik Hills, indicate the region's significance as a prehistoric habitat. Transitioning from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle, early communities exploited the valley's alluvial plains for agricultural innovation. The Kirat civilization, attributed to Mongoloid ethno-linguistic groups, marks Nepal's inaugural structured polity. Historical and oral sources position the Kirat hegemony's advent in the 8th century BC. Yalombar, the Seminole ruler, is canonized within Mahabharata lore, reflecting the integration of local and pan-Indic narratives. The Kirats demonstrated agrarian acumen, introducing terraced farming that capitalized on the valley's topographical features. Their socio-religious practices, rooted in animism and ancestor veneration, delineate a proto-state structure. The symbiosis of indigenous traditions with external cultural influences underscores the dynamism of the Kirat era. Archaeological remains, including fortified sites and ceremonial artifacts, substantiate the material culture of this epoch. The Kirat legacy persists in contemporary Nepal through ritual observances, such as Sakala and Udoi. 3. The Likhkovi period, a classical renaissance. The Likhkovi dynasty signifies a pivotal transition from mythical historiography to empirical documentation. Establishing dominion in the 4th century CE, the Likhovas originated from the Vaishali region of India. The dynasty instituted centralized governance, codified legal frameworks, and advanced administrative stratification. Epigraphic evidence, such as stone inscriptions, provides invaluable insights into their socio-political ethos. Architecturally, the Likhovi era heralded a renaissance, exemplified by monumental edifices like the Changa Narayan Temple. Religious pluralism flourished, with Hinduism and Buddhism receiving equal state patronage. Strategic trade routes between the Gangetic Plains and the Tibetan Plateau catalyzed economic prosperity. Sanskrit, the lingua franca, became the medium of scholarly and administrative articulation. Art and sculpture witnessed unprecedented sophistication, blending indigenous and trans-regional styles. The guilds of artisans and merchants emerged as pivotal agents of urbanization and economic activity. Educational institutions, often attached to monasteries, became centers for intellectual and spiritual discourse. Diplomatic engagement with neighboring polities further solidified Nepal's geopolitical stature. This era's stability fostered an environment conducive to artistic, literary, and spiritual advancements. 4. Cultural syncretism and artistic flourishing. The Likhovi epoch's artistic endeavors are characterized by intricate stone, metal, and wood craftsmanship. The amalgamation of Indian, Tibetan, and local influences culminated in a distinctive Nepalese aesthetic. Iconography often encapsulated syncretic themes, reflecting the harmonious coexistence of Hindu and Buddhist motifs. The evolution of festivals and ritual practices during this period underscores the cultural efflorescence. The newer communities' contributions, particularly in the domains of art, architecture, and cuisine, became central to the valley's identity. Agricultural innovation supported demographic expansion and urbanization. Caste hierarchies and professional guilds delineated the socio-economic landscape. The period reinforced Nepal's identity as a cultural conduit,